This is another knot that I like to use. I don't use it very often, but in certain cases I like to use it. Now there's different applications why you would want to use this knot, but we're not going to get into it. I may kind of share with you why I use it. It might be unconventional, but it works for me. And this is called the SNELL knot. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get our line. I have it on my right hand, and we're going to actually make a coil. So basically the knot or the pressure is going to be on the shaft instead of the knot being on top of the eye. Now, very simple to do. We're going to go through the eye. We're going to give ourselves, we'll give ourselves maybe about 7 inches or so. And we're going to make a loop. We're going to make a 6 or an upside down 6, or in your case might be a 9. And all we're going to do is coil the tag in around itself and the shaft of the hook. And we're going to do about, I don't know, let's see how many coils I could do. I'm going to try to get 10. You want to at least do like 6 to 10 coils. And it is kind of tough doing it for camera. I think I'm only able to get, we'll think we got like 7 or so. So we're at this point here. From this point on, we're just going to pull on your main line, trying to keep the coils as straight as possible. So there it is. It's tight. All we do is cut the tag, and you have a really good knot there. As you can see, the pressure is going to be actually on the shaft and on the coils, which is going to give a lot of, like that's going to be a tough knot. Now you could use this in different applications. Like I said, you could check it out online, the type of application. But what I found to work with me whenever I'm doing a Texas rig is a lot of times when you creep or when you push the head of the worm, whatever plastic you're using, a lot of times when you're going through structure or grass, that worm slides down the shaft, and you got to always readjust the worm every time you retrieve your line back in. So what I found that works for me is if you don't have, I think they call it a bait keeper. Instead of having a bait keeper, when you shove the nose of the worm or whatever plastic you're using on top of this coil here, it'll actually keep it stay in place. So that's what I use this knot. If my bait is just a very softer material, that's what I do, and it'll keep my worm from sliding down the hook and me readjusting it every single retrieve. And also you have you don't have no knot at the end of this eye, so when you have your weight sliding back and forth, it'll butt up right against the nose of the worm without the obstruction of the knot up there. So that is called the SNELL knot. Go out and try that for yourself.